Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we're currently sitting at $1.77 trillion. We're up 5.4% in the last 24 hours, meanwhile BTC dominance is currently sitting at 39.9%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are up in the last 24 hours. We're starting to see green across the board, especially after that flash crash that we did see yesterday at 7 p.m. after Elon Musk came out and made a tweet about Bitcoin, which really did create a lot of panic across the board. A lot of people were speculating, is Elon Musk talking bad about cryptocurrencies? Did he sell his Bitcoins? What is going on? I believe whales took massive advantage of that tweet, and we did see price go towards the downside. But so far we have seen some sort of rebound, so that is a bullish indicator. But guys, this is not a time to get excited. We still need to monitor Bitcoin situation, and we need to hit specific price targets, especially that $46,600 mark, for me personally to be excited that the bottom is in and we are headed towards the upside. But today, guys, I want to talk about none other than Bittorrent. All right, BTT family, if we're looking at Bittorrent's price right now, we're currently trading at 0.0043 cents. We're up 5.7% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also up 2.5% in BTC comparative in just the last 24 hours. BTT's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 49 spot. Market cap right now is $2.8 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $1.06 billion. Right off the bat, guys, one thing I want to point out to you guys is that the 24-hour trading volume has doubled since my last update that I made 2 days ago. If you guys watched my last update, I did say, the 24-hour trading volume is not looking nice to me for a project like Bittorrent and the amount of hype there really is for the project, because we were around 500 million at that time. So we have doubled in volume since then. So that is a bullish sign in my opinion, and I wanted to point that out to you guys. And this is why we like to do these updates, so we can get a better understanding as to what Bittorrent is doing compared to other days and what it is going to do in the next coming in the future. But today, guys, if we're looking at the bigger picture, in just the last year alone, Bittorrent is still up. Please, keep this in mind. In the last year alone, Bittorrent is still up 1,200%. And obviously, in the last 30 days, we're down 42%. But again, we should not be shocked at this. This is not a surprise because we know what has been going on in the markets over the last few weeks. So it's not only Bittorrent that's down these kind of numbers, guys. It's the majority of the markets that is down exponentially. And I believe as Bitcoin does go towards the upside and not have any more flash crashes, we will see a reversal happen in altcoins, and we're already starting to see that happen slowly. But now let's deep dive into the charts and see what's exactly going on and where we could see Bittorrent go in the immediate short term. So as you guys can see right off the bat, one thing I want to point out to you guys is we're literally sitting right at this level of support for Bittorrent. And if you guys are a follower on my channel, especially like an regular viewer, you guys know I have been saying that I do not personally want Bittorrent to break below this level of support, because this is a crucial level of support for Bittorrent. But obviously, certain things happen in the markets that are uncontrolled and that are out of our hands, such as whale manipulation. And when this occurs, guys, these kind of supports, strong level supports, do not hold depending on the magnitude of a drop that Bitcoin has. So we did see Bitcoin drop 50% roughly. I'm sorry, not 50%, 30% after the initial Elon Musk tweet that came out, and then the China FUD came out. They came out so close to one another that really did take the markets down towards the downward trend, which took the entire altcoin market down with it. Because at the end of the day, I always say, guys, Bitcoin is the leading indicator of the market. As much as you guys hate it, we have to face reality and look at the real picture. So if Bitcoin does drop towards the downside, let's say 30%, we will see altcoins bleed double digits, and that's exactly what we saw with Bittorrent. But not only Bittorrent, guys, the entire altcoin market as a whole. So let's keep that in mind before we do come to conclusions. But since then, guys, this last level of support did really play out as a crucial zone for us. This initial dip that we did see, we wicked down below it, but this did play as a level of support at that 0.0026 cents mark. We had a fake out, double bottom. Once again, this played as a very crucial level of support. If you guys did end up purchasing some BTT around here, you are already up as of now, as of recording this video, 58% in just a week or so. So that goes to show that if you have done your due diligence and research, I always say this to you guys, if you have done your due diligence and research and have invested where you can afford to lose, guys, if you have done these two steps, holding would be your number one strategy. Because at the end of the day, I always say there's going to be a lot of manipulation that is going to occur in this markets, guys. This is not the last time this is going to happen. This will happen again and again and again. And we have no control over that, like I have mentioned. So in this time, guys, especially to the newcomers, this is a message for my new comers that are coming into the markets. You guys need to have strong hands, especially if you have done your due diligence and research and have invested that you can afford to lose, because you do not want to be shaken out during these kind of wicks that do occur when markets do tend to go towards the downside, especially in a bull market, guys. In a bull market, markets could wick down towards the downside, but they get bought back up very quickly. So imagine selling around here, panic selling, and you see markets recover double or even triple a month later. So you guys get the picture as to what I'm trying to say. You do not want to be shaken out during the week, during these wicks and the manipulation, because at the end of the day, whale's number one goal is to shake out the weak hands. So like I said, you do not want to be that those weak hands getting shaken out. And patience is very much needed in this market. And imagine the people. Let me put and make it clear for you guys. So imagine I remember when BTT was, if you guys are, like I said, are a follower on my channel for a while, I have been saying that, I remember when BTT came on Binance IEO, it was, a crazy, hype going on in the IEO space back in Launchpad, in 2019, and Bittorrent was listed back then, and I had some Bittorrent at that time, guys. But guess what I did? I did not hold, and now these kind of consequences are the ones that I have to face. Imagine the people that held back then. Consolidation was going on for a while. People lost interest, and they sold, they moved on. I'm pretty sure they're kicking themselves because Bittorrent has come really, really far since those times. Since then, guys, Bittorrent is up 3,476%. So you guys get my idea as how important patience really is in this market, guys. Like, I cannot stress this enough. So my target still for Bittorrent is around the 0.07 mark, guys. I'm very, very confident that the Bittorrent will be able to reach this price target very, very fast, as long as Bitcoin were to reach the specific price targets that I have been mentioning. As you guys can see, this was that breakout that I was anticipating for Bitcoin. But guess what, guys? As soon as the market started looking good, I did mention this in my XRP video today as well. As soon as the market started looking very bullish, momentum was building up towards our side. Guess what happens, guys? What a coincidence, right? We see Elon Musk come out and make a tweet. And, we see markets tank towards the downside because that tweet had a lot of people speculating. Did he sell his Bitcoin? Is he talking bad about Bitcoin? What's going on? And, whales take massive advantage of his tweets. And I do not like how much power he holds in the crypto space. No doubt, he's a genius mindset. He's a very smart man. I'm a huge fan myself of him, but I do not believe he's the right thing for cryptocurrency markets, because this kind of, this kind of takes the retail investors away, especially the newcomers coming into the markets, because they think this is not a proper asset class if it's controlled by one, person. And I do agree with that. So when we look at that aspect to this, it's not a bullish thing in my opinion. So I don't like how he has so much control over the markets. But again, guys, so far bears were unable to push the Bitcoin price down towards the downwards trend. So that's a bullish indicator. We have bounced back up from this crucial level of support that I have been mentioning at the $36,100 mark, and we are headed towards the upside. I want us to get above, $39,472 for me to be convinced that, we are headed towards the upside. And, this is my price target, guys. There's $46,600 mark, guys. You guys know I have been mentioning this price target for the last 2 weeks, and it's very, very crucial for us to get there. Once we get there, guys, I will be very, very confident that the bottom is in, and yes, we are headed towards the upside. But now let's look at the bearish scenario. Let's say this is a fake out. We do get below this level of support at that $36,131 level, which I do not want us to see happen, guys. But if that happens, last life support for Bitcoin is at that latest higher low that we created at that $33,100 mark. If we are unable to hold that, we have a very, very strong chance to fall below to $25,000, which would create tons of panic across the board. So, we look at all the scenarios and come with the most possible outcomes. Guys, I am not an ultra moon boy. I do not come and make, unrealistic, targets and say, what, guys, we're going to the moon tomorrow. BTT is going to all-time highs tomorrow. No, guys, I look at all the scenarios, so all my regular viewers know that, and I love you guys for always showing so much support. But there's always these newcomers that don't even watch my videos come out and say, what are you saying? You're making these crazy predictions, but they do not know, or they do not even watch my entire video to see what I honestly say. So I always want to point that out for you guys. So, bullish scenario is that we get back to that $46,600 mark, guys. I would not be surprised if a BTT gets back into this range very, very fast, and this is the next price target for me for BitTorrent. And if we do bring out the measuring tool, guys, that would be 63.49% upwards rally. Very possible, but I believe we might see some shakiness around this level because this will play out as a level of resistance for us. But I believe we will be able to knock above it as soon as Bitcoin does gradually go towards the upside. But this is still my price target, and we will see what happens in the next coming days. So far, everything is looking good. The bearish scenario for BitTorrent would be Bitcoin breaking below $33,000, and guys, we can fall below this. I would like for us to personally hold this level of support. Obviously, no one wants to hear this, guys, but again, you guys know we have to look at all the scenarios. We could go below this. If we go below this, guys, we can even possibly fall within this range, and we can see crazy level of low prices for BitTorrent. I'm just putting that out there, guys. You guys know we look at all the realistic outcomes, and this is still in the books. It's not out of the books. That's why I always mention it. Until we do reach these kind of price levels, then I will change my opinion, but as of now, this is still into play, so we still have to keep a very close eye on Bitcoin. And also, guys, you guys know my stance, but if this is your first time coming onto my channel, let me explain to you. I believe a BitTorrent does have potential towards the upside, especially in this bull cycle. I could see BitTorrent pull a 5x from current levels, 5 to 6x, as long as we were to see that type of magnitude of a bull run that we did see back in 2017. One big reason as to why I believe BitTorrent does have a high potential is because it is backed by Sun and Tron. It is built on Tron, and Tron's ecosystem is growing at an exponential rate, guys. And I believe it is one of the most underrated blockchains right now, and is being overlooked because Polkadot, Solana, Cardano are taking the spotlight, and TRX is being slept on. And TRX and BTT are very much correlated. You guys can go see their price. It does move at the same time together most of the times, because obviously it's built on a TRX and it's owned by the same person, Sun. And I always say, guys, he is a huge figure in the crypto space. I always say this, and he honestly is. He has a lot of connections in the space, and when it comes to building hype, this man can deliver. So after this tweet that we did see, once Elon Musk came out and said this, Sun replied saying, "I will buy all the Bitcoin that Elon Musk sells, a Bitcoin hard shape." So basically, he did the opposite of what Elon Musk was saying. Elon Musk did not come out and say, I sold my Bitcoin. He did not say that. He just did this. But you guys can see, Sun came out and said, I will buy all the Bitcoin. And he does have that much power, guys. And this is why I am bullish on the project. And also, BitTorrent does have a partnership with Huawei as well. and that's bullish on its own. And I believe as the TRX grows and grows into a bigger and bigger ecosystem, I believe BitTorrent price is only going to increase over time with it, and there's a lot of hype in it as well in BitTorrent. And at the end of the day, guys, hype does play a major factor into cryptocurrencies. We cannot deny that. The project can be the best, have the best real use case, but if it has no hype, it has a hard chance to grow. So BitTorrent has basically everything there is for it to succeed. We just need to be patient and always invest what you can afford to lose, guys. This is just my own personal opinion. Only time will tell as to what is going to happen. So do take this as a grain of salt, what I do say. But I personally am a strong believer that BitTorrent can pull, a 5 to 6x. That's a realistic price prediction this bull cycle, but it could be even higher or lower. Like I said, only time will tell for us as to what is going to happen. And always invest what you can afford to lose, guys. I cannot stress this enough. But so far, everything is looking good. I would still like BitTorrent to get back into this range. This is still my target for BitTorrent. All eyes are around this level, and then we will start discussing as to where we're headed next once we get to this level. But this is it for today's update, guys. I will keep you guys updated as if anything happens and you guys that I personally think that you guys need to be aware of. I will make a video on that right away. But as of now, this is it for BitTorrent's update. Let me know in the comment section below where you could see BTT go at the end of this year, guys. No, BitTorrent will not go to $1. I'm sorry, I have explained as to why that is. And if you guys want to know once again why that is not going to happen, guys, BitTorrent cannot go to $1. I keep on saying that. Guys, let's face it, I'm sorry to break it to you. If you guys are hoping that BitTorrent does go to $1, I'm sorry. Let's look at the realistic, scenarios, guys. BitTorrent cannot reach $1 because it would need a, circulation supply of $659 billion, more than Ethereum's, more than Ethereum's market cap. Very unlikely, guys. Maybe long term, yes, it could happen with this supply. You never know. But short term, guys, this bull cycle, I do not see that happening unless BitTorrent does have a token burn, like a massive token burn. Then yes, we could see, a BTT reach those kind of numbers. But depending on how much the token burn really is. So please keep that in mind. I'm sorry to break it to you, but we have to, face reality and look at the possible outcomes and realistic outcomes. And $1 is just out of the books, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. But let me know in the comment section below where you could see, realistically, BitTorrent trading at the end of this year. I would love to know your thoughts down below, and do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. This does help my video get to a wider audience, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And come join the Telegram group chat, guys, if you have not already. This it's free to join. Link in the description box below. We talk about cryptocurrencies, the latest news and trends revolving around the space, and just have a great time at the end of the day. So come join the group and say hello. And with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video around here. And please do not forget to stay safe, because safety is important, health is important, family is important, and everything else absolutely comes later. With that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up around here. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.